In this video, we'll be going over the 5 worst mistakes that people make on their landing pages. And by the end of this video, you're going to get a step-by-step process that you can use to fix these problems. Now, if you don't know me, my name is Brilliance. We build landing pages and funnels for info products, coaches, and consultants. And we've helped our clients generate over $5 million in the past 12 months. With that being said, let's get into the video. The first one is going to be lack of research. Now, this is the single most dangerous thing you could do to your landing page or your money, and here's some reasons why. Right, you're going to risk adding doubt to your marketing because you simply don't understand your prospects' pains and desires. You don't understand who they are, you don't understand what they think about and the kind of language they use, and you're also going to destroy your targeting. This one is spectacular. This one is a spectacular loss because when you create copy with bad research, you're going to write copy that is incongruent. And basically, when you try to set up ads, the ad platform is going to scrape your website to figure out what type of people you're trying to target. And it's going to try to find people that fit within that copy, right, that you have demonstrated on your landing page, thereby messing up your targeting. So don't make that mistake because it's going to mess up your targeting. Now, the next one is you're obviously going to lose a lot of money because when people click through and they get hit with a landing page that doesn't solve their problems, you're going to lose a lot of money and you're also going to waste your time. And lack of research is going to ensure that you never understand the awareness level of that section of the market that you're trying to target. So always make sure you conduct some research before you get started with your landing page. Now, how do you fix this? It's very, very simple. So you're going to use Reddit, you're going to use ChatGPT, Quora, Facebook, and LinkedIn groups. The strategy here is pretty much the same across the board. Instagram comments, testimonials from similar products, YouTube videos and comments, and other niche forums. So for ChatGPT, one of the best things that you could do is ask this question. So use this prompt. What are some unmet needs in the fitness tech industry? And basically, you're just going to replace this with your industry. And basically, when you type this in and replace it with your industry, it's going to give you a list of needs that your prospects have. So this can be very, very useful if you're writing copy for whatever product it is and you're going to use it to extract pain points. The next one is going to be Google reviews. So for Google reviews, when you're using Google reviews for market research, basically what you want to do is you want to search for reviews of competitors or related products to identify strengths and weaknesses. So for example, you're going to look specifically at 1 to 3 star reviews for complaints and 4 to 5 star reviews for what customers value and the places where value is added, right? This is something that we do at my company. So, and also you're going to study their words, the emotional undertones that they have, the phrases that the customers use in the reviews. You're going to use all of that lingo to shape your product and your copy and your product descriptions. Reddit is another good one. It's a gold mine because Reddit is basically where people go to complain. So you're going to use that to your advantage. And basically what you're going to do is you're going to join some subreddits that are relevant to your niche. And then you're going to look at the questions and complaints to understand the customer needs. For example, in fitness Reddit, people are often discussing challenges associated with fitness. So from that place, you can understand some of the pain points that people have. So it's very, very important. So an example question you could ask is, what is your experience with competitor product? However, if it's going to take too long to get a response on any of your questions, you can just look at other people and the questions that they've asked. That's going to be very useful for you. The next one on this list is going to be your YouTube comments. Now, this is a gold mine, right? We used this recently for a product and it did really well because we could understand exactly what the pain points are just from looking at the YouTube comments. We can understand the mindset of the audience. We could understand the way they speak and the things that they're looking forward to. So if your clients have a decent sized YouTube channel, you can literally just use your comments to your advantage. And because there people ask questions on how to solve specific problems. And also you can look at the YouTube comments of competitor channels in the same niche. So you're going to gather a lot of information on what the competitors are doing wrong and where you can come and fill in the gap. So you can see some examples here. And basically that's what you need. You need to look for unmet needs that the market has. Now, if you need our help, use the link in the description to schedule a call and we're going to build out your landing page if it is the right fit for you. Now, the next one is going to be a poor headline. Now, this is where attention is created and this is where you should spend 80% of your time. Now, the big mistake that I see people making is that the headline is literally a big piece of text with no dream outcome, no curiosity, and no system that makes it interesting. If there's something worse than wrong, that's the way that's what they're doing, right? So because if you write a bad headline, you instantly remove any curiosity, created by your content or ad, and you get way less people to convert because you have zero emotional triggers associated with your headline, right? And you make way less money than you would otherwise make. So how do you fix this? You're going to use your initial market research to your advantage. So you're going to document all of the hooks as well that are used in your VSL, your ads, and the content, because it has to be similar to what the ads, the content, and the VSL is promising. You're going to list out the key benefits and promises. You're going to note all of the emotional triggers that are used. You're going to note the awareness level as well. You're going to extract the unique mechanisms that have been used previously for this particular product. And then these are some of the most important questions you need to ask when creating your headline. I cannot give you a step-by-step, do this, how to do this, because products are very, very different, right? But if you can answer these questions and use some of these components, then you're going to write a good headline. So number one, does it address their primary concern? Number two, what's in it for them? Number three, specificity. Is this specific to them? Number four, does it introduce the main problem and then hint about the solution? Number five, does it balance mystery with clarity? Number six, does it overcome an objection? Now, of course, I know the question you're about to ask. It's impossible to use all of them, but you should always keep them in mind. You could use maybe 2, 3, 4, and you're basically going to get a headline that's good, that's going to resonate, that's going to target, specific pain points and promise dream outcomes. So you don't have to use all of them by any means. You just have to use the ones that are right for your product. The next one is a lack of video sales letter. Now, if you're seriously building a landing page without a properly scripted, recorded video sales letter, you're already left in the dust, just to make it very, very clear. Because a video sales letter is simply a way for you to present your sales arguments in a video format. And it's funny, we were talking about this because I saw a tweet today and a guy was saying, never make your VSLs above 10 minutes, regardless of the product. And I thought that was just absolutely wrong, because VSLs are one of the most crucial parts of your funnel. And if you have a VSL that doesn't do the selling properly, that doesn't touch all of the pain points, that doesn't show them the solution, that doesn't build trust, there's very little you can do in 10 minutes. That's why most of the best VSLs, it's not necessarily about the length of the VSL, rather it's about the effectiveness and the approach you use. So I think it was wrong to say, okay, don't make it over 10 minutes or always make it below 10 minutes, because it's really about the content of the VSL. And whether it's 10 minutes or 14 minutes or 15 minutes, do that. But the general consensus is that it takes way more time to build trust with a VSL. Like, it's going to take most times 10 minutes plus to build trust in a VSL. It's not something that happens in 5 minutes or 7 minutes or 3 minutes. Like, it just doesn't happen, right? So it's very important that you understand this if you want to maximize the potential of your funnel. And how do you fix this? So you need to understand the fundamentals. Some people like to read and some people like video. I read and I watch video. I love both. I consume information in these two ways, but there are some people that consume information differently, right? And a huge majority of the population is skewing towards video. So it makes absolutely zero sense to not do video. Like, you just need to have a video just in case people want to consume the sales arguments in video format. Now, the next one is answer the questions that your prospect have asked in descending order of frequency in the video. This is very, very simple. Now, you're going to use ChatGPT and you're going to use this prompt, and credit to Danifazi for this prompt, by the way. I did not come up with this. So look at the prompt you use. I am selling service to target markets that helps them achieve dream outcome. I'm writing a video sales letter to convince them to purchase this service. I want to answer every single objection that can possibly arise. Can you list out all of the most common objections that I'm going to get? And you just replace your service, target markets, dream outcome with whatever fits your service, right? That's literally what you want to do. And then answer the questions in a Gamma doc and record a video of yourself going through them, and also record your screen while doing so. That's literally all you have to do. One of the biggest and most important ones, remember how I talked about the structure, the headline, and how important it is? The one that most landing pages miss is the structure. They have very bad structure. Now, if you mess up your structure, you're going to lose even more money. If your headline is bad, you're going to lose more money. You're going to lose money. But if your structure is bad, you're going to lose way more money, because then, number one, you can appear too salesy, right? Unless your audience is extremely warm and they're ready to buy regardless, even without a landing page, then you need to have good structure, right? Because in most cases, your audience isn't exactly, there could be a section of the market that are ready to buy, but most of them aren't ready to buy immediately. They need to understand what are the problems, the solutions, the mechanisms of the false solutions. They need to understand this stuff before they go to buy. So how do you fix this? You're going to create a landing page outline by mapping out the information that's needed for conversion for your offer. Bear in mind, for every offer is going to be it's going to be slightly different, but here are some core components that you're going to need. So you're going to need your objections, problem intensification, solution introduction, proof, what's inside, benefits, personal story, FAQ. So you're going to watch my video on how to structure your landing page. I'm going to show that to you. So watch this video, my $5 million landing page framework, and that's going to help you figure that out. Number 5 is the design. So you know how most info product and coaching landing pages look the same these days. Every single person has this same ClickFunnels landing pages that literally when you land on a page, you know it's a ClickFunnels or high level page. That's you want the opposite to happen, because when everyone is swimming in one direction, you want to be going in the other direction. Right now, everyone is looking the same, but with time, everyone is going to start wanting to create funnels that actually look good. So the last thing you want is to create a shitter looking landing page and send traffic to that. That's the last thing you want to do, because this is going to ruin your conversions, right? And majority of people pay very little attention to this, and it shows they have no idea what session time is. And session time is the amount of time that people spend on your page, right? And design enhances this a lot. Now, your copy has to be good and it has to be engaging, but when you pair good copy with good design, then your session time is going to skyrocket, because people enjoy actually staying on your page. Now, of course, I'm not saying your session time is going to be 10 minutes or 15 minutes, even though we've seen session times of like 10, 15 minutes. It's still going to increase it significantly when you have good design. So how do you fix this? Use a website called Dribbble and Lapa Ninja. There's a lot of them. I personally don't even use Lapa Ninja that much. I just use Dribbble for design inspiration. So you're going to use Dribbble to find design components that fit within the scope of the landing page that you're trying to build, and then incorporate those components into your landing page. This doesn't mean you go, some people want to go find a full landing page design and then copy that. But what you want to do is find specific components, let's say a button, a headline style, different components that are built by different people, and then take all of those styles and integrate them onto your landing page and make the best landing page using those different design components. So also, one of the very important ones is look at my landing page, www.linearweb.co. Go there. You can draw a lot of inspiration from the websites and landing pages that we've built, because we build the absolute best landing pages in the space by far. So you should definitely be looking at our website if you want to gather some inspiration. Now, if you need our help, use the link in the description below to schedule a call. And when we get on the call, we're going to assess if building a landing page is the right thing for you at your state of business, and if we believe it's going to help you scale your business. And also, as a thank you for showing up to the call, we're going to give you a $5 million CRO checklist, a free audit of your current landing page or funnel if you have one, and I'll plug and play high impact landing page structure for your next project. So click the link in the description to get started if this makes sense for you. Take care. Peace.